My name is Isaac Mijangos, isaacmijangos.com. Today I'll be doing my review on this Adoramapix printing service. Adorama is a company based out of Brooklyn and Manhattan with one mission in mind: to provide high quality products and excellent service at an affordable price, and they lived up to that standard so much. I had been printing out my photos through a local store and they just weren't living up to the quality that I wanted. And so doing my research and looking through the internet, I found Jared Polin, and he had been suggesting to take on Adoramapix. I was extremely cautious about doing this because I felt like they were gonna mess up. However, they proved me wrong in every single way, from the way that you order your pictures, through the shipping, through the way that they give it to you. It was an amazing experience, and this is my review on why you should use Adoramapix if you think of printing any of your pictures. So ordering pictures on Adorama is actually quite simple. You just drag your pictures, choose what sizes you want, put in your card info, and choose your shipping address. With anything over $39 on Adorama, you get free shipping. Now, I don't know if it was just me, but with that $39 shipping, I got my pictures within 2 businesses, which was crazy. And then they give you so many choices, from the Kodak Glossy to the Fuji Deep Mata to the Kodak Metallic. Now, I personally chose the Kodak Glossy because it was like the cheapest thing on there, and I just want to dive right into it because they came out to be such amazing prints. When I first opened my package, it felt like a kid's Happy Meal just because of the small detail and the amount of care that Adorama decided to put within these prints, and I just had to show it off. Most of my images are taken with a DSLR, which means that they came out pretty great when it came to printing, as well as when they were compared to the edits on the computer. Now, there's only one problem that I have with the 4x6s. Out of 150 images, one of them came out really funky, and that was a picture of a graduation I took. And yeah, there's like a giant glitch in it. I have no idea what happened, but out of 150 images, do I have any complaints? Kind of. I can understand that there's more images that need to be checked, but I suggest double checking the order. But other than that, it came out pretty great for a 4x6 set. So like I said, a majority of my pictures are taken with a DSLR, the rest are taken with my phone. When I shoot on my phone, I mainly shoot in a 1:1 ratio for Instagram. The pictures came out really well and really sharp, but the only thing I have with Adorama is that they don't give you an option to print out just a 1:1 ratio. As you can see here, there's borders around the 1:1 ratio photos. Now, I wish that they give you an option to take off those borders and just print out the 1:1. I personally find it kind of annoying to have the borders around, just because it kind of takes up space both on like a wall or an album. So I wish that they give you that. Other than that, the 1:1s came out just as sharp as I thought they would. Now let's move on to the 8x10s. I mainly printed out landscape. Now when you choose your photos in the process, they have the choice of you adjusting their pictures so that it fits the 8x10 ratio, which doesn't give you these white borders. And then there's the option to not crop them, which does give you the borders, and that's my preference because I get the entire shot compared to the 1:1, which is kind of annoying. But for here in landscape, I think that the entire shot is worth it when it comes to a larger format. And as you can tell, on the larger format, Adorama gives you those great colors with the choice of the Kodak Gloss, which is the cheapest printing service that they have. In both formats, you can just feel the quality that they give you with the gloss. It's nothing cheap, and by both formats, I mean is the 4x6 and the 8x10. As we'll compare on later, the gloss really makes a difference in these pictures. It makes them so solid. One thing that I wish that they did is to see Adorama give you black borders around the photos. Correct me if I'm wrong if they can't do that, but I would just love to see black because I think it's a much more solid, more contrasty color. So let's compare the 2 photo sets that we have here. So the top one is the one from Adorama, and the one from the bottom is from my local store. Now, telling off the bat, you can tell that the colors are already a lot better, and you can tell just by that glossy as compared to this. You can just tell once you see them in real life that Adorama is so much more worth it. You know, they're actually dedicated to it, and the local store is just, I mean, they're cheap, but again, you're paying quality over quantity, and I would personally still go with Adorama. These pictures came out really solid, and I think it's worth it, you know, just the time and a little bit more money to get more solid prints. So like I said, I got the cheapest prints possible from Adorama, and they still come out really solid, but they have so many other choices, from the Kodak Metallic, which I've been meaning to try because it's really well regarded by Jared Polin, to the Fuji Deep Mata, and they have the glossy, and they come out really solid. And now I understand why so many people regard Adoramapix for their prints. I understand it from my experience. Adorama is a 9 out of 10, but they still have a lot of things to improve on. I wish that they give you the 1:1 ratio choice. You know, everyone's shooting on their phones, everyone's using the 1:1 ratio, and I think that's something that they could highly improve on. Also, black borders, if they could do that, and just checking their orders so I didn't get another mess up. And like I've said in the beginning of the video, you know, print your pictures, print them out. I think that it's just like a totally different feeling from having the physical to the digital. You know, you're touching it, you're feeling it, and people can see it all around you when you post it up. Overall, I'll try to put some coupons at the bottom of the video, because I remember that like a week after I printed mine out, there was a 20% off discount by Jared Poland. So yeah, print your pictures, my suggestion. Love Adorama, we'll definitely be using them again. And that's the conclusion. Isaac Mijangos, isaacmijangos.com. Thanks for watching.